Hello, Taurus. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I do hope that you're doing well today. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Taurus in any of those placements, odds are there's a little message in this reading for you. Also, keep in mind that this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that I am a Gemini. My ruling planet of Mercury is in retrograde. So if I stumble or fumble my way through your reading, I ask for your forgiveness ahead of time. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus not see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025? What does Taurus not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming, Taurus? We have kissing butt. Bottom of the deck, you have a screenshot. Proof, facts, getting evidence. Okay. Tell me why kissing butt is here for Taurus. For Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Cards got stuck there for a second. Why is kissing butt something they do not see coming for the week of November 16th, 2025? Okay. All right. First card that fell out, you saw that, was the Three of Swords. That is followed by the Five of Swords. Two cards came out here. The Three of Cups and the Hermit. Okay. The bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have a King of Swords, we have a Page of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. That leaves the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Justice here at the bottom of the deck. So when I do this reading, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the querent, and in this case, this would be you. So I see here, Taurus, that there's some kind of argument here this week with an individual. There is an exchange of words. I feel like it leaves you very much up in your head. 5 swords plus the 3 is 8 swords. This is disappointment, right? In that Three of Swords, it's disappointment. It could be heartbreak. It could be separation. There is an overwhelming feeling here of loss or grief because of the negative exchange of words or the discord or disagreement here that is taking place between you and another individual. I do see this person kind of going within, it looks like, and wanting to offer you an apology here to try to restabilize the connection with you. In that respect, I do think that this person then would be kissing your butt. We have Virgo on the table. You also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces there. So tell me about the Three of Swords to the Five of Swords. What is this all about here for Taurus? What is this? Three of Swords to Five of Swords. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be like an all-out verbal brawl. It could be that this person said something that was very insensitive and it hurt you, or it disappointed you, or, you know, you can't believe that they would say such a thing to you. I know sometimes tarot, wants to go to the extreme, but I always say that the Three of Swords, even Five of Swords, a sliding scale. Really, all of the sword cards are, for me anyway, as a reader. So if this is full out heartbreak, it could be for one or two of you watching. I'm getting more of the feeling of like let down or disappointed, or that feeling, when someone says something that's insensitive and you just feel like that little crush inside of you, like, oh my God, I can't believe they just said that to me. That's the feeling that I get here. And with that kissing butt card, I don't think this person was aware in the moment they said it that it came out the way it did. Like, I don't think this person intentionally means to say anything to you this week that would hurt you. And I think that's quickly why they rush in here with an apology. But tell me more about that Five of Swords to the Three of Swords here for Taurus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is clarified by Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There you are. Bottom of the deck, Devil. Yeah, Devil, Five of Wands, the Moon. For some of you, this is happening in the energy of the new moon in Scorpio on the 19th, just a couple of days away. There seems here to be an argument about collaborating or working together with that Three of Pentacles. There's some resistance here. So let's say this is work related. This is, you want to work on this project this way. This individual, or even could be a group of people there with that Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, they want to do it a different way. And there just seems here to be a clash. This person could say something very insensitive to you, like you don't even know what you're talking about. And again, is that full out heartbreak sending you to, you know, the restroom at work, bawling your eyes out? Probably not, but it's enough to go, wow, I can't believe that they would just say something like that to me. Or they would say something like that to me in front of a group of people. Like this could be a higher up for some of you with that Hierophant to the King of Swords card. So even with that Virgo card of the Hermit, it's almost like this person should have known better. So for some of you, if this is work related, I could see this playing out where someone says something insensitive to you in front of colleagues or maybe even clients. And the feeling for you is like you go within. Four of Pentacles, I think you hold it in. I don't think there's a big outburst from you, but internally there seems to be some heartbreak. Like, I can't believe this person just said this. If this is in respect to any other connection in your life, like with a friend, family member, maybe even a lover or a spouse, when I see the Hierophant card, sometimes could be marriage or just individuals that we are tightly connected to, Hierophant to the Three of Cups. The feeling is sort of the same. You're working on something or you want to do something. They either don't want to do it or they want to do it differently or they're looking to delay it. There's like a friction here. And it's toxic. You know, the devil to the Five of Swords is no joke. Someone says something that is very cutting. It's toxic communication. Be mindful we are in Mercury retrograde. So I'm not making excuses for this person or these people. Just be mindful of that when it comes to your interactions this week, especially if it's work related or if it has to do anything to do with like financial resources. And again, could be a family member, a friend, a business partner, or even a spouse, anyone that you have some type of financial dealing with. It very well could be that individual or that group of people. And then we have the Hermit to the Three of Cups. So I feel like the person or the people involved here, because it's a collective general reading, for some of you it's one person, for others of you it's up to three. It's like they quickly realize what they did. I feel like they want to restore some sense of happiness to the connection. So if it's a colleague that acts out in the morning, you know, by the afternoon, they're like asking to buy you lunch, right? King of Swords would be the communication, and the Page of Cups would be small. Could be, hey, I'm so sorry about this morning. Can I buy you lunch? Or do you want to do lunch tomorrow? There's something like that happening here. Or can I do anything for you? Tell me more about this Three of Cups to the Hermit. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and Temperance. Yeah, I feel like at first when it happens, this person or these people, they don't know what to do. Two of Swords are not, oh God, did I do anything wrong? Because I think what they'll notice from you is the outwardly change. Because you go to Four of Pentacles mode, so you kind of shut down. I don't see a verbal lashing from you. I see it from them, but I don't see it from you. So you seem to get a little muted here or quiet. I think that makes this person go into that Two of Swords to the Hermit energy here and go, oh, did I just insult Taurus? Did I just hurt Taurus's feelings? That seems to be what's happening here. The discover. The Page of Wands to the Two of Swords is almost discovering, like, why did Taurus shut down on me or block out communication or stop talking to me or not respond? And then that seems to be quickly followed up with, how do we move on from the argument? Five of Swords, you know, is followed by the Six of Swords, and that's what we have here. So Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh God, what can I do? How do I make this better? How do I fix this with Taurus? There's lots of different ways, options. And then it looks like they do discover one there with that Page of Cups. We saw the Ace of Cups there, which is what the page is delivering to you. So it does look like an apology, offer of support. Again, like, can I do anything for you? Sorry I acted that way earlier. Sorry I said that. I didn't mean to offend you. It's small. Can I get you a cup of coffee? Can I buy you lunch? If this is your spouse, this could be like an offer to like make dinner because maybe they came home from work grumpy and took it out on you. And then it's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of dinner because of what I did or said here. Tell me about the Page of Cups here. Tell me about the Page of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Cups is clarified by the Magician. The Ace of Swords, that's exactly what's happening. Ten of Cups, how do I restore happiness? Fool card, yeah, how do I take action? For me, that's Aries energy. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana portion of Tarot. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. They could be an Aries. They don't have to be. I just see it more like taking action, especially with the Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. This definitely would be like the expression of an apology. The Magician is Mercury ruled. Mercury is in retrograde. So it looks like this person speaks out of turn or does something, again, some type of disagreement, discord, hurts your feelings. You seem to shut down a bit. you going quiet makes them reflect on their behavior or what they've said. And then it looks like they're rushing in here, communicating an apology and trying to restore happiness to the connection with you by doing something nice with you. And maybe for some of you, you are getting flowers. I don't know why I thought food. So again, there could be something here of like paying for lunch, paying for dinner, making dinner. If this is a friend, they could also be like inviting you over for dinner. If you have an argument Monday, Tuesday, they could say like Friday night, why don't you come to the home and like come to my house, I'll make you dinner. And I say that because I see that Four of Wands, Page of Cups. So again, whatever's occurring here this week, I would let it kind of roll off your shoulders a bit, which at least energetically here, it seems that's what you're doing, because I do see by the end of the week, this person coming in with an apology, trying to restore the connection. That is what I have for you, Taurus. That is what you don't see coming for the week of November 19th, or I'm sorry, November 16th. That is what I have for you, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you. I almost made it. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.